A blood frenzy!
Was that another hero or
Muscular.
one of the weapons?
No wonder the fourth user's danger sense kept going off.
Whoa! What is the purple?
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny, this is my beautiful wife Montana, this is Waddles, that's Hogarth, and that's Rue over there.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 6, Episode 19 of My Hero Academia, Full Power, with 2 exclamation points.
Full power.
Okay, it seems like he's going to have unlocked, if not the full power of all the vestiges, at least all of the vestiges to reference from.
Make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for this episode and arc of My Hero Academia. We're going to be posting episodes every Friday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see the rest of Season 6 right now, along with a few episodes of Season 7, the only season / My Hero content I have not seen, check out the Patreon link in the description below where they're all posted in their extended full-length forms. Are we excited for episode 19 of Season 6 of My Hero Academia?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
It's time for you and the rest of our class to know everything. So I'm writing letters to try and explain. My quirk is a power passed on to me from All Might. It's a gift that Shigaraki and All for One want to steal. So they're coming after me. The last thing I want to do is put others in danger. And it's dangerous to be near me.
And Deku left UA. He's gone.
I'm leaving UA.
To protect everyone.
But
being
still,
in the hero course and
that's
meeting
a big,
everyone in Class A
big choice.
has made me happier than I could have ever imagined. Thank you. And goodbye.
You idiot. In April, Deku left our Hero Academy. The fight between heroes and the Paranormal Liberation Front was a disaster. Japan is still reeling. As if that weren't bad enough. After the battle, tons of criminals were set free from prisons around the country. Heroes were once the most admired people in our society. But now, we've become lawless.
Looks like a huge villain.
Time for the banger intro once again.
Fabulous.
But now you know where this look came from.
Yes.
This is
and
that's the shot of him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a famous shot.
I can see why. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Urgent request from the Dyna Police Department. A monstrous jailbreaker showed up in the South Ward yesterday. Please search for any civilians remaining in the area.
This shouldn't take long. Most residents got out of here early. Jujutsu Academy Hero Course 3rd Year Yoshino. Hero name, Grand.
Might be hard to convince the holdouts that it's still a good idea to evacuate.
Jujutsu Academy Hero Course 3rd Year Tatami Nakagame. Hero name, Turtleneck. Yeah, probably gonna be a bunch of stubborn people who think they're better off protecting themselves. Which is why I'll channel Miss Joke. If we keep it light, they'll see things our way.
You're delusional.
Whatever, let's go.
I don't know about that.
Word is there's a bunch of people in the Taguchi building.
Yo, not so fast.
First police, then heroes. Now they're sending children here for us, huh? Get lost. Run along home.
It's dangerous to stay here. Your stockpiles of food and supplies are gonna run out before long, and then what? We've got plenty of resources at Jujutsu Academy, though. Come with us and we'll hook you up with everything you might need.
You expect us to believe you'll keep us all safe when villains attack there? You're painting a target on that school. Didn't need your help when I kicked thieving punks out of my store, and I don't need it now. The pros have shown they're useless. We're taking matters in our own hands to protect this town. We can't trust you with our lives.
Look,
Interesting
I'm sure you're capable
thing
of
happening
holding
among
off some petty
civilians.
criminals who are after money or whatever. But guys, the jailbreakers in Nomu are different. We got reports just yesterday that a gang was causing chaos around here. Not thieves. Their only purpose was to spread violence. Monsters like that could take down a pro. You don't want to face them. They're barely even human.
I said, we don't put faith in heroes anymore. And you're not stupid enough to think you could force us to leave our homes, right, kid?
All I'm saying is that we've had a lot more training. Let us make your lives easier.
We fell for that before, and look how great the country's doing today.
Yeah.
Do you know what the heroes around here did when things started looking bad? They ran off with their tails between their legs. It's happening everywhere. The East and West wards have been abandoned. We gave pros nothing but support, and this is how they repay us?
I'm tired of talking. Go back to where you came from, and tell your bosses we're not going anywhere.
Well, that didn't go as planned. Total bull.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, the heroes have just completely lost
Just need a
trust
little
among
persuasion.
civilians.
If
Yeah.
others vibrate, I could demolish that building in seconds. We should
Oh,
just
yeah,
drag
that's
them
gonna make
out.
them wanna go
It's
with
for their
you.
own good.
Tone it down.
Oh, at least the phones are still working.
It's Makabe.
Get out of there! He's coming! Huh? Hero saw him with his own eyes. He's headed your way fast.
Who's
Run!
he?
We won't make it in time to help you.
Gigantomachia.
He's trapped.
Right, okay. That's why more specificity would be nice.
Oh, shit.
He's big.
Let's go! I'm ready to play!
Oh,
It's just you.
Remember this guy?
yeah, gross.
I'm gonna need more.
It's muscular.
Don't you have some powerful friends?
Talk to me. Call Miss Joke and tell her we need backup now. Then evac civilians.
What will you do?
Crush this guy.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I remember this guy really destroyed Deku.
Yeah.
Not a good matchup.
Oh boy.
That scumbag won't tear up our town anymore.
No way! This guy's out for blood. He's a wanted murderer. You don't stand a chance. Run!
Move! We don't take orders.
No shot.
Like they would stand a chance against Muscular?
Yeah.
Or maybe.
I don't think they would, but they're not going to take her word for it.
You make this worthwhile.
Yikes.
Don't they always say that if you see one hero, there are 10 more nearby? Ah! What do you know? I found him! It's not gonna work!
Earthquake a muscle.
12,000 layers of muscle fiber acting as armor! A little massage isn't gonna break through to my
Yeah, no, this
actual
is just like
body.
muscle therapy.
That's so. If I let loose at maximum power, I won't be able to move for a while. What? Sometimes a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do! The most important thing a hero can have when the world is going to hell around them is fortitude to keep fighting! I'm gonna shake your brain right out of your head!
Fabulous.
In that case, I guess it's not a bad idea.
Watch out, yo!
Come on, let's save the boy! You
Oh.
feel that?
All right.
It's a blood frenzy!
Was that another hero or one of the weapons?
No wonder the fourth user's dangerous sense
Whoa,
kept going off.
whoa! What is the purple?
I recognize that voice. It's you. Midoriya.
He sounds cooler.
Right? I'd never forget you. In fact, I've missed you. I keep running into these bench warmers who don't quench my thirst for blood.
Bench
but
warmers.
you will! Yes, this is what I need. Don't run off. We'll have a real battle. And so we're clear. Revenge has nothing to do with this. I just want to experience that rush again. You got me addicted to it when we threw down last time. I can't get enough of
That's
that
interesting.
Why not jump straight to the roof?
Picking up the whole
Let's not
building.
hold anything back! Show me your blood!
Okay, what is the purple?
What's going on? The smoke! I can't
Mist?
see.
There you are. Perfect. Please take care of him.
Is he okay? No, you're such an idiot.
Sorry I didn't get here sooner. You should take him to a doctor, quick. And abandon the building. It's not safe. I'll make sure nothing else is damaged.
Got it.
So he's keeping his identity hidden.
But there's something familiar about his voice. Who is he?
Was that overboard?
Yeah, too much of my smoke screen. You exceeded the controllable limit.
Okay.
Careful not to let someone use your attack against you. That's how you
Smoke
lose.
screen.
Right.
Because of One For All's growth, things have really gotten out of control. After 8 generations, it's a lot to harness. And of course, since you're the latest on the chain of wielders, that means it's going to be hardest on you, the 9th person to use it. I'd recommend you pull back a bit. Don't forget that most of our quirks aren't ultimate moves on their own. You're putting too much focus on these individual powers instead of the whole.
Jack of all
Think
trades.
of quirks as tools. You can use them to build a path that leads to victory.
Muscular. The man who can withstand a smash at 100%. I haven't forgotten you either.
Alright, time to try literally anything else.
Float.
So he's just using all the
Smoke
quirks?
screen.
Perfect.
I'll use it to confuse him. Think, Izuku. Remember how your first battle with him went?
Where the
Danger
hell are
sense?
you going?
Fourth, predict his moves with danger sense.
That's so cool.
Fifth, Black Whip!
Black Whip's awesome.
He's using them all.
It's a very cool power.
Yeah, Black Whip's
Playing
awesome.
games.
Tell me
But
where
using all of them
Shigaraki
together
and All
is
For
so
One are
cool.
hiding. I know they broke you out.
Who cares? They told me I should go wild and do whatever I want, which is how I live anyway. This talking is so boring, like your dumb tricks. Let's cut to the good stuff. I live for the adrenaline. I want a full power brawl like we had that night. No holding back!
Why do you chase after such extremes?
Because I don't want to have any regrets when I finally die.
Oh yeah? And what would you regret?
Not enjoying every thrill life has to offer to the max.
You don't think there was another path for you? Gotoi Masuji?
Nope, not a chance! What? You're trying to empathize with
wow.
me? Waste someone else's time with that BS! My heart beats with a thirst for blood and battle. Nothing else in this whole wide world matters!
I never found out why they ended up becoming villains. What caused all their anger? If I had known, maybe things would have been different. Shigaraki killed so many innocent people. He hurt those I care about. I wish there was a way of reasoning with you, but it sounds like this is inevitable.
Give me your full power, Midoriya!
If we have to fight, at least I'll learn something about him.
When did you turn into a boring guy who just stands around?
Oh.
There are spaces between your muscles. Whenever they've reached their limits, they peel back and disappear. You want a head-on fight, but you tried to trap me at first. Is it because you know something's wrong with your power?
Did he use it for too long?
Shindo's vibrate truly is.
The vibrate.
You think you're so clever!
One for all, full cowling, 45% impact.
Wow. Only 45, but
Like, look
whoa.
This is my full power at work.
Wow.
So,
Very cool.
what do you make of
I'm
Deku?
obsessed with just the whole toolbox together. So how many is that power-wise that we've seen of his total?
So
'Cause
he
there's
has-
the fog.
So he has the fog, float, black whip, danger sense. I think those are the 4 we've seen. And then also just typical One For All.
Right.
I remember seeing that. And it was, like the way he. Anyway, we'll keep watching.
Yeah.
And I'll get thoughts later. You also said he sounded cooler.
He does sound cooler.
Where are Shindo and Nakagame?
We have to adjust our
Katsubutsu
impressions.
Academy Hero Course 3rd Year, Itajiro Toshi.
Yes.
Hero name, Boomerang Man. Katsubutsu Academy Hero Course 3rd Year, Shikui Makabe. Hero name, Mr. Smith.
Hey, up there!
What?
Don't know why.
What's his power?
I don't know.
Does
But
he build things?
Deku's got
Okay.
muscular. He took him out one punch.
All right.
Thank you.
That's...
Oh, one thing I do have to mention.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about this. A great way for the heroes to earn trust back from the, like, general population is for the, like, regular people to see the heroes fighting on their behalf even after they've been told off and told to go away and insulted. So it was very cool to see that really as soon as the civilians saw that these heroes weren't like the heroes who just kind of turned and ran, they were willing to go out and risk their lives to save him.
Yeah, and then I also wanted to ask something, or not even ask, say something that I feel like is very intentionally represented here is the difficulty Deku had with Muscular the first time versus now. It's meant to show you, I think, his just growth. Like, he is now easily no-diffing Muscular.
No, that's...
When that took everything before.
Yeah, so he's improved just beyond belief.
I didn't even get a chance to say thank you.
Here.
It's not
Use
about
this.
the thank yous.
It'll make carrying him easier.
Get the car. And up.
You're helping us?
It's not like we want anyone to get hurt or anything. I figure the least we can do now is hear you out.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That guy, he was at the licensing exam. But today, he fought like a different person. Was it really the same kid?
Freeze! What do you want?
Wow.
You have any spare Iron Maidens?
Maidens?
Very cool silhouette.
Wait, that's
Whoa.
one of the escapees!
Please restrain him.
Hold on!
Is he certain they're going to be
Danger
able to do
senses,
that?
calm down.
Yeah, not
Okay, I guess with danger sense.
All Might, I'm heading back.
New glasses? Or am I just only now noticing?
I'm wearing new glasses.
Okay.
Are you injured?
No, I'm good.
In your arms and legs?
Fine, thanks to the mid-gauntlets. As far as compression support items go, they're super high quality.
Wow.
Thanks again. Glad you thought to order
Very
them from
cool.
the US before travel and shipping restrictions were imposed.
They're prototypes, but they should boost your endurance. Best of all, the support affects your entire body. They won't withstand your power if you're at 100%, though. Try not to go overboard before your rematch, okay?
No matter what happens to me!
I won't.
I am here, and your phone! I am here!
Whoa, the Silver Age version of his ringtone.
It's me, hey.
All right, good to hear you. Just wanted to check in. How's Midoriya?
Fine. He's here with me now.
Gotta go. Sorry.
Or at least, he was.
Let me guess. He ran off again. He doesn't want any people around if he gets attacked. Pretty brave, actually.
So that's why he's hiding from people.
Yeah.
Not the worst idea in the world. But if the people who stormed Tartarus come at him in full force, it's over for all of us. Like Midoriya said, our best chance is to track them down instead. I know it's a hard position for you, but I'm glad you're there to support him.
Let's see.
Because he...
From what I understand, you survived some serious injuries in the past and were told that further trauma could cost you the use of your arms. Previously, your injuries
Is this
were
not the
caused by small
situation anymore?
explosions inside your body. Fortunately, this time that power surfaced and escaped. Your scan suggests that you used your quirk to reinforce your physique from the inside out, which is why your limbs weren't completely shattered like before. In short, the injuries are similar, but your frame was more prepared for them this time. Nevertheless, your body won't keep bouncing back. You still need to
So
be
for now, he's
Okay.
okay. But...
So it's not the worst news, but it's still
Yeah, like he was
not.
told if it happens one or two more times, he won't
Like,
be able
you're
to move
done
his arms
forever.
again.
Yeah.
But they're saying like
It's not that bad.
it's not as
but
bad. It's bad. It's
you're
just
not,
not as bad.
Yeah.
to be careful.
You're not invincible.
Will you explain what's going on? Please.
Hope you're sure about this, kid.
So this power of his, he can control it because he was born quirkless? And now there are some bad people who are after my son? What's going to happen to him?
We're still figuring out the logistics, but he should be safe at the school.
I'm not going back to UA.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he won't risk it.
Oh, kid.
Yeah, this is a flashback.
I thought he might say that.
No matter where I go, Shigaraki will know my location.
He has the surge quirk.
Or else he'd be here storming the hospital. I don't want anyone else to get hurt, especially not because of me. And if the League is able to reach their full power, things will be even worse than they are now. That cannot happen. I have to stop Shigaraki and All for One.
You're here because you couldn't beat those villains! Don't throw your life away!
I'll get stronger.
I have loved watching you grow into a hero. But hearing this, it's too much.
When I was a kid, you once smiled and thanked me for saving you. That made me so happy.
Oh, help me!
Oh no.
Wow, thank you, All Might! Hey, wait! Is Deku, it was my boy the whole time?
Stop.
That's why.
She manifested it.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. I'll always come home to you.
Just love Deku.
From now on, will you allow me to devote myself to young Izuku? I beg you. I swear to protect your son, even if it costs me my life. I can try to stop you, but I know your mind is made up. Well, even if you don't want my help, I won't let you do this alone, understand?
Can he help from a distance?
I mean, like we saw.
Right, yeah.
Like where he met with them.
No,
But not much.
This works in our favor. He's the only one with a chance at pinning down Shigaraki's whereabouts. In fact, I already plan to design our operation around him. Right. We'll follow at an appropriate distance.
Gotta be all cool even on the phone, huh?
So they'll be kind of like around Deku.
That's Shimura for you. Even in the afterlife, she's crying over our choices. I should have killed him on the battlefield when I had the chance. I apologize. Don't be too stubborn. Sometimes you have to kill a person in order to save them. Be sure to remember that. Whatever you decide to do, you make damn sure you settle the score with the League of Villains.
So he is wearing his cape.
All right.
Hawks, Best Jeanist, Endeavor, and All Might. We're teaming up to end this.
Wow.
Together, we'll keep anyone else from getting hurt.
And Deku's at the front.
I mean...
Like, okay.
Yeah, at this point when you...
Yeah, but still, knowing where he started.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's just like, I remember at this point that I thought the same thing. I was like, and then I'm like, they saw him piece up Shigaraki for like minutes at a time when nobody could do anything.
Yeah, I think it's also the fact that everyone else was so ready for him to be at the front of the pack.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Hawks is sweet, but he's kind of cocky, and Endeavor is Endeavor. But they were both just like, yep, whatever you say. It's crazy.
We have to stop All for One. I have to.
Yeah. All right. Perfect.
And that is where we are left.
He's gonna do it.
I think we might have a post-credit scene. Really? All right.
I just know it.
This is it. A jailbreaker with ties to him.
Little boy dressed in green. Don't move a muscle.
Oh.
And I'll let you keep your limbs.
This sniper was hired by All for One.
That's crazy.
Well, anyway, that is where we are left for episode 19 of season 6 of My Hero. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you enjoyed that episode and are excited for more episodes coming every Sunday and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see the rest of season 6 now and a few episodes of season 7, check out the Patreon linked in the description below, where they're all posted in their extended full-length forms. All right, we have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1. Day asks, this is our first time seeing Deku after the villain outbreak, and as you can see, he feels like a different person. What are your thoughts on Deku in this episode?
I mean, he seems like he's grown up in kind of a sad way, but I guess that's just the reality of at a certain point when you're so powerful and so much more powerful than everyone else, there's an amount of isolation that you just can't really avoid for like the safety of everyone else. So that's sad but predictable. He just seems really focused. I think he's gonna do it. I have a good feeling.
He's gonna beat All for One of them?
Yep.
Even though he couldn't just now and with all those other people supporting him. But
I don't know how.
Yeah, you mentioned his voice. What do you noticing there?
Okay. So I don't know if that was like in Solo Leveling, how how like as he got more powerful and more knowledgeable, I guess, about just like the general situation, his voice went from more childlike to more adult. I didn't notice if his voice only sounded different when he had the mask on, or it's just in general? It's just a different voice.
You clocked it.
Okay.
It's different.
Cool. All right. Yeah.
And I'll let you know the name of this arc now, which you guessed last episode, Vigilante Deku arc.
Oh, fun.
That's
okay.
What this is called.
Okay. All right. Love it. Fabulous. Can't wait.
Yes, but well, let's go to question 2. I'm just trying my best not to spoil anything.
I love hearing I'm right.
Question 2. The Big Floof asks, in this episode we see Deku have a rematch with his old enemy Muscular. In this battle we see him take a different approach to fighting him. Instead of hitting him with full power and relying on brute strength, he fights him in a much more strategic way. What do you think of this new battle style Deku has adopted?
I think it's so smart, and it's something that is really going to allow him to maximize the like power output for his whole like repertoire, is just the combination and balancing of everything rather than using any one particular thing super strongly.
Yeah, like last time he fought Muscular, he had to go punch or run.
Yeah.
And this one he was like diversion, like containment with Black Whip,
exactly.
Like sensing his moves with Danger Sense, like dodging.
Much more holistic.
Yeah. And clearly it had a better result.
Yeah, because that was, I mean, like he was fighting, but like
he threw one punch. It
was not, yeah, exactly.
He threw one punch, like that's crazy. That moment was nuts.
Very cool way to show just how much better he's gotten.
Yeah, and that along with when the injury, they're like, back then you only had 5% of it, and this you had 45% capacity.
Yeah.
Like when he said this is my full power at 45%, that means that's his benchmark now. He can do 45%.
Yeah.
But let's go to our final question. Final question. Baby Bear 47 asks, what do you think of what Gran Torino said to Deku about sometimes you have to kill someone to save them?
Okay, that is interesting.
And also he said, give payback to the League villains, but...
Right, yeah. Like obviously Deku's not a murderer. He wants to save people. But when you're dealing with villains, especially ones like Shigaraki, who are so like fundamentally messed up. Like he's not like a regular person who just like decided he was gonna go be evil for fun. Like there's so much that is so deeply ingrained in him that I don't know that it's possible for him to exist and not be a massive danger to everyone else around him. And from like a hero's perspective, in order to save the most amount of people you can, you kind of don't have a choice. And then in terms of Gran Torino saying like sometimes you have to kill someone to save them, what that reminded me of, and like I really don't want to make the comparison of like people to animals, but it reminds me of hearing about behavioral euthanasia in dogs, where there's a dog who's like a young dog, healthy dog, nothing wrong with it, but behaviorally, it is so unwell that it's terrified of
its
everything.
whole life
its
is
entire world.
It can't really.
It's inhumane to allow them to continue to exist like that.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe how I view Shigaraki as well, because like it's so deeply ingrained that like typically with somebody, and I can fully answer this, which is fun, but typically when somebody is doing the things Shigaraki's doing, they tend to be yelling at, kind of like Dabi, where they'll be like, I have this vendetta because of this terrible thing this one person did to me, or like they have a plan in mind. Like Shigaraki is just like, I want to laugh about destroying everything. Like it's sometimes when somebody's raging like that, you can like talk to them about the rage and try to remove that, but when it's just like gleefully doing it, it's like the Joker a little bit, where it's like you can't really be reasoned with. So I find it interesting Deku still doesn't plan on killing him, and then frankly the author had Gran Torino say that to him after this. Like it's like, what are they trying to do there?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It is very interesting.
And for him to wear his cape makes me think he's adopting a little bit of what he told him. I don't know.
Yeah,
like it's
definitely
maybe some symbolism there. We'll see what happens in future episodes, but that is where we are left for episode 19 of season 6 of My Hero. Are we excited for episode 20?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.